What is up, YouTube? I am in the Cursed Black Cave. I just got home from Anaheim last night, and I wanted to update you guys on our situation and how the event was, etc. We ended up placing fourth, and I'm going to explain our run. So it was pretty epic. It was had a lot of ups and downs, but I'm going to start from the very beginning so you guys can kind of grasp what we went through. So we landed on Thursday. We just kind of had some fun. We just kind of hung out with the crew, hung out with everyone in the community on Thursday, just ate some food, had some drinks, whatever. Went to bed, got some good sleep. Friday, we had to play around 4:30 in the afternoon. Our first match was against Denial. We ended up losing the first two maps, and we thought we were going to take a strike zone domination on them. We had it the first map, but they ended up beating us, and we went down 0-2. We brought it back to game 5, and we ended up losing. Zuma went off. He's a pretty good player. He did fairly well for their team, but Denial ended up losing both of their matches after that, so they placed 9th through 11th. The way MOG had it set up is for the championship bracket, you had to win your first two. Basically, you had to win your second round and winners. In the winners champ bracket, you had to win your second round to go top 8. So even if you won your first round and winners champs and you lost in the second round, you were still in that 9th and 11th like bracket in the losers bracket. For example, we lost to Denial. FaZe Red won their first match. They lost their second match, and we played them for top 8. So against FaZe Red, we were down 0-1. We came back. We were 5-3 on Sovereign Search and Destroy. We were up, and we ended up letting them tie at 5-5. It went to overtime, and I'm sure you guys saw Enable's choke. It was pretty funny. Well, it wasn't funny at the time, but it was funny after we won because it didn't really matter. But it was still a pretty, I guess, historic thing that happened. I thought it was pretty funny when it happened, but whatever. All right, the Blitz, we were down 0-6, and we ended up coming back and winning somehow. It was crazy. We only won by 1 point, and we ended up bringing the series to 1-2. Strike Zone Domination, me and Enable both dropped over 30 kills to bring it to Game 5. And then we actually played Warhawk Search, and if you guys were watching, it went to 5-5, but we had to end the game a few times due to JCap's Xbox freezing, so they didn't know who got defense or offense. So we decided to replay the whole thing, and we ended up winning 6-3. We played Epsilon after that, like 2 hours later, and we ended up beating them 3-1. I had a pretty good series. Everyone on our team played very well in that series. And then after that, we had to play Envy for top 4. It was probably one of the closest series we had, but in Game 5, we kind of shut them down. So we went up 2-0. They won the next 2 maps, and then we went to Game 5. Machilla had some pretty big kills. I went like 7-3. Vaughn did good. Ian did good. Sorry, everyone did good in our team. So that secured a top 4 placing for us. And it was really good because we proved a lot of people wrong. You know, everyone calls us online warriors, but we just want to continue to prove that we could compete on LAN, and the same thing that we do in the house is what we can do in a tournament setting. So I was glad we were able to prove that point. We played TCM for top 3. I was really wanting to win that match because I knew the Optic and EG game was going to be close, but I thought EG was probably going to beat Optic, and I wanted to play them for top 2. So it would have been a pretty good series, I think, but we ended up losing the TCM, unfortunately. We lost by 1 point on domination. Search, we lost 6-3, and we ended up losing our undefeated game type, Warhawk Blitz. They kind of played it a little bit different than how American teams play. We adjusted to it, but they got a lot of sneak caps on us, which kind of hurt us in the long run. So we ended up losing 0-3 to TCM. So we placed 4th at Anaheim. We got like $5,000 or something like that. It was a really good event for Curse and for myself. I'm glad we had the opportunity to compete, and we're going into season 3 as a team. I do not believe we are making any roster changes, or that I know of. I'm pretty sure we all want to grind it out together and keep improving as a team. So that's the status that I have. I'm probably gonna do a roster update video once more happen. I know Esports Report and a bunch of other guys are gonna do it, but I'm gonna give my perspective on what teams I think will work and won't work depending on what roster changes happen. So I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I will continue to be doing daily updates, daily videos. I'm sorry I didn't had a chance to do any because I was in Anaheim, but I really appreciate your guys' support. It means a lot. And I hope we can continue to bring some success to this organization and hopefully bring home a championship for you guys. So talk to you later.